Right, you guys, I have had a lot to say about accountability lately and how important it is and how far it can go. And I feel like I'm not taking my own advice.
Good morning, best friend. How are you, girl? Listen, have you guys heard about the Brooke Schofield resurfaced tweets? We got to talk about this. It is about 8:30 or 9 in the morning here, and we are in my closet right now. I'm starting the day off, getting ready, getting ready for the day. And I say, you know what, girl? Let me do a sit-down video with my messy besties about what happened with Brooke Schofield. So listen, if you are new, my name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea every single day. And my whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call, best friend, okay? So biddity bobbity boom, make sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, yes, listen, let's just jump into it, best friend. Best friend, the tweets from Brooke Schofield resurfaced yesterday, bitch. If you guys don't know who Brooke Schofield is, She's a huge influencer. She has a podcast with Tana Mojo. And listen, she has blown up. I mean, do you guys, the whole Clinton King thing, like, I don't know if you guys saw that, but she made like a 15-part video about her lying ass, dirty ass, weird ass ex-boyfriend Clinton Kane, who's probably writing a song right now about the resurfaced tweets. But anyways, girl, another song nobody's gonna listen to. But anyways, listen. About 20 hours ago, Brooke Schofield's old tweets from 2012 resurfaced, and they're not pretty. They're very, very racist. They're very disgusting tweets, okay? It's not the first time that they resurfaced. About a year ago, they had resurfaced and she made an apology on Reddit. Now, because her platform has gotten huge over the past few months, millions of people are like, girl, what is going on here? Like, you should say something, right? So Brooke Schofield went silent. Nothing. Nobody's heard of her. Nobody, nothing, right? Until she responded to a fan.
Girl, you gotta say something. This is wild. And she says, I promise I'm in Canada for work. And it's not something I want to rush or half-ass. I'm not ignoring you guys. I hear you.
So, best friend, of course, when you're like a celebrity or like an influencer, your team goes into panic and overdrive, and they want to make sure that that you say the perfect thing, because obviously you're a brand, right? So you're a brand, and they're worried about your brand fucking up, and they're worried about it's all money at the end of the day. So her saying like, oh, I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't want to half-ass it, this and that. I thought they were gonna come out with some kind of like apology musical, because here's the thing, right? I think in my heart, like, these tweets are horrible. You've already apologized about them, about them a year ago. They're not good. And if they don't represent who you are now, then you should have no problems, like, just speaking from your heart. So that's what I was saying. I was like, girl, you don't need to think about it. You don't need to do anything. If you know something is bad, then just freaking say it. You know what I mean? Like, speak from your heart. Obviously, I understand Brooke. She was probably terrified because, back then she didn't have the platform she does now, but now she has a huge platform. So, what do you do, right? Well, I mean, listen, if you ask me, huge or not huge, if you fucked up, you have no issues talking about the fuck up. You have no issues taking accountability. You should have no issues just, speaking from your heart, in my opinion. But I understand she was scared, right? Ooh, listen, this spray is amazing. Get it, Amazon, amazing. Trust me. It helps with redness, it hydrates, it's delicious. All right, so listen, right? So everyone was freaking out online. Meanwhile, she's in Lollapalooza, at a music festival. Now, some people are really upset that she was actually at the music festival instead of, making an apology. But others are defending the fact that she was probably brought there to work, so she had to post, by contract. So anyways, right? So here she is, and she's at the concert. People are freaking out online. They're like, we're canceling her, this and that, right? So all of a sudden, I'm in my couch watching Planet of the Apes. My husband forced me to watch it, bitch. Okay. And then she drops the apology video. Check this out.
Right, you guys, I have had a lot to say about accountability lately and how important it is and how far it can go. And I feel like I'm not taking my own advice. Obviously, by now, you guys have seen the tweets that are circulating around. They unfortunately are not fake. Those are real tweets, like real things that I said. First of all, I want to acknowledge that I feel the same way about them that you do. I think they're so disturbing, they're wrong, they're horrible, and they're disgusting. Of course, I do appreciate the people who are coming to bat for me and like saying like, you know, it was so long ago and like she's grown and stuff, but like it doesn't, honestly, it doesn't fucking matter. Like it literally does not matter. They are horrible. I want to talk about particularly the Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman situation. Try not to be so emotional because I don't want it to seem like it's like a sympathy thing at all. I also don't want to blame anybody else at all, and so I'm trying like to be really careful about that. I just want to explain like and give some context into like my mindset at the time, because I have seen like some comments today that are like, well, no shit, she's racist, like white nepo baby, like a little like spoiled brat, like, and that was not my situation. And my parents were addicts, so I was adopted by my grandparents when I was like 10, and I grew up with them from that point on. And as is true for a lot of grandparents, they're a little bit less progressive than a lot of us are now. And my grandma has dementia, so it was really just like me and my grandpa, and he is a very, very right-wing conservative man, okay? It was like my household was literally just Fox News all the time, Rush Limbaugh, like if you guys know who that is, like playing literally all day long through the house, and that was just like the only thing ever that I had been exposed to. A lot of you guys have also seen my mom's Twitter because she was responding back and forth about the Trayvon Martin situation, and I just should have known better. I know her, and I should have known that she is not somebody that I take any sort of political insight from at all. Again, sometimes you like have these people that you like put on a pedestal and you think everybody older than you is smarter than you and knows everything, and they do not. Truthfully, it took me a really long time. Like, I know some of the tweets I was like 18 and people are like, yeah, like she was old enough to know better. And like, honest to God, you guys, it wasn't until like even after college that I really started to like shift my way of thinking. And there are people in my life who I might have looked up to forever who I do not agree with. And I think it's amazing now that people are like learning earlier on about politics and like forming their own opinions outside of like what their parents think or what they're hearing or whatever it is. But that just wasn't the case for me. Whatever I heard, I passed on. I'm sorry, very, very sorry to anybody who is hurt by the tweets, because obviously they are very hurtful. Like a lot of it is just like what, like why would I even say that? And I apologize for not having said something sooner. I just felt like I was getting these messages from people who like were hurt by them, and I felt like by bringing more attention to it, I was just going to be hurting more people, and that was not the right mindset. I should have said something sooner, and I would never let something go this far again. Like, I love you all so much, and obviously I know that there are some people who are just like not going to care for me anymore, and like I understand that. I need you to know that like is not how I think, that is not what I believe, and I am 27 years old now. I've had so much time to like learn and grow and like formulate my own opinions, and they are nothing like they were when I was 17, 18 years old.
We have all made mistakes, and as long as you have learned from them, blah blah blah, we all forgive you. They can never make me hate you. You're self-aware, that's all that matters. Hope you have a good sleep tonight. Love, Brooke Legend. Love you, Brookie. I grew up the same way with my father. It took a lot of learning to reprogram myself. The crying, I still love you, Queen, and then ho bye. Girl, we love you. You have made yourself so vulnerable so many times to help others. It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes and turn them into lessons. I think I've seen this film before. Never been so early. I love you, Brookie. Be kind to yourself, my love. We love you so much. Brooke, what matters is who you are at this moment. They can never make me hate you, Queen. So those are like super supportive, right? Then these comments, all these white girls saying we forgive you like they were the targets. These white women in the comments, reminder, white people, this apology is not for us to accept or not. You white people in the comments have no right or place to say you forgive her because it wasn't targeted at you guys. This is about Black and Mexican people that were targeted by Brooke Schofield. Cancel Brooke.
So, best friend, as you guys can see, the comments are very, very ups and down, very, very up and down. I just have to say one thing, best friend. Like, look, Some people really want her to get canceled and never work again and never do anything again. I think that she's always going to have support, right? And because you still have so much support, you could use your platform to share a message of whatever you want to share it. I don't know. Let me explain that again, bitch, okay? Because I got confused. You know, I started drifting. I started drifting because I'm thinking about breakfast. I started drifting. Bitch, listen, my ADHD is like, this closet represents my ADHD. Like, Ariel, Little Mermaid, lights, stickers, you know, fake Louis Vuitton, like, just so many things. Listen, right? Okay. I don't think she's going to get canceled, right? I don't think she's going to get canceled. From the overwhelming comment section, whether, you know, you believe that these people should be accepting her apology or not, like, I'm not going to get into that. I think, you know, the people that she hurt should be the ones who should say something, in my opinion. But I don't think she's going to get canceled. She has a lot of support. So what can she do to move forward? Well, I think she can continue to spread a message of those tweets. And for those people who still talk like that and who still believe in that and who still, you know, feel that way, she could help them, you know, come back from that horrible mindset to a more, you know, good person mindset, if that makes any sense. Use your platform to right your wrongs. Basically, that's what I've been trying to say this for the 45 minutes. Use your platform to right your wrongs. So don't go into hiding. Don't bring out the ukulele. Don't go away. Use it. Sit down, you know, with Tana's toothless ass because she lost a tooth. Sit down with her and, you know, talk about it and say why these tweets are so bad. Say that these tweets are still things that people still to this day believe and they still say, right? Have this moment and make it a teachable moment. That's what I think she should do. And I think that's what she's gonna do. And, you know, the whole like influencer I messed up thing is like, you know, the apology video and then the statement and then they go away for a year and then they come back like nothing happened. Take it head on. You know what, girl, take it head on. Go and do, you know, your cancel podcast on Monday and talk about it and be as real as possible. Because you know what? Something about Brooke that we all fell in love with this whole Clinton Kane thing is how she was able to be so real and so raw and put herself out there the way she did. Nowadays, we are looking for people who are relatable. We don't want people who are pretentious and stuff, you know? And I don't want to be mean, but like in a world full of Kardashians, be a Selena Gomez, you know, be real. You know, no shade to Kardashians. I know that for everything that our society has gone through and is going through, we don't want people who are pretentious or who act around like, you know, they're just so picture perfect. We don't want the good aesthetic anymore. We want crazy. You know what I mean? We want real. So use this time to be real, Brooke. And I'm sure a lot of people have stopped supporting her, but I know that she could really turn this into a teachable moment for the people out there who are still thinking like this and who just happen to really love her. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you want to continue the conversation, let a bitch know. I'm going to continue to get ready for my day. I'm gonna have some breakfast, but I don't know what to have for breakfast. I'm thinking about doing like an egg sandwich. I do this on the weekends. I get bread from Trader Joe's, best bread ever. Then I do like a little egg, a little cheese, and then, best friend, I put a Trader Joe's hash brown inside. I put it in my Paris Hilton air fryer, and then I just squish that motherfucker with a little bit of Japanese mayo. Oh, happy day. Anyways, best friend, I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. Oh, happy day when Jesus washed. Girl, I need to go, bitch. I love you all so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Biddity, bobbity, boom.